Holy moly.
What?
Lots of people just got on.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Hey.
Hold on. I can't hear. There we go.
Hello,
Hi. Hello.
this is Annabelle.
Hey, Annabelle. I don't see your face. Oh, there. I see Cassandra. Annabelle, can you
I
add
don't
your
see yours
video?
either. I don't see yours either. It just says your meeting should start in a few seconds.
It started.
Okay.
So are you on your phone or computer?
On the computer.
Okay, so on the bottom, you see where it says start video? There's like a little, it'll say mute, and then it should say start video.
Let me see.
I could screenshot this and text it to you.
Okay.
Hold on. So
Kelly,
yes, ma'am.
Kelly, sometimes you only see the name down at the bottom. So if she just sees your name, if she touches it, then it'll come up and show it.
Oh, did you try that, Annabelle?
Okay, let me try it.
Okay. Who is the Samsung that just joined us with no name? Who is that? Ophi? I didn't hear that. Cassandra, is that Ophi?
Nope. I don't know.
Oh, is that Sarah? I'm playing the guessing game here. Okay, well, yay for, oh, now they left. I made them mad and they left. Yay.
I found it.
They were like, I don't want to talk. That's when I just called in. Oh, that's so funny. All right, I'm going to wait a few more seconds to have everybody come in. Yay, I see you, Annabelle.
Yes, I figured it out.
Yes. Oh, Sarah. Sarah, was that you that I was torturing? Yeah, Sarah. I just spoke to Sarah, so she's good. She's going to go get some ice cream. I was hoping she was going to drop some off at my house, but we live kind of far from each other. So I don't think that's going to be happening, friends. I haven't Zoomed on my home computer in a while. I'm used to like my laptop, and the screen's like about like, you know, a good size, but it's small. Right now, you guys are like this huge. You're taking up my whole screen. It's awesome. I get to see everybody like right there. It's so fun. Okay, so look at what I have right here in front of me. Dun, 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 dun. So my mom and Annabelle has seen this beautiful catalog. I forgot. Is it posted already on the workstation? Have you guys all seen the catalog?
I've seen it.
You did. Oh well, because Ophi.
Yes.
You have an in. And did she show you this beauty?
Yes. I actually am borrowing one of them right now.
She let you? Yay,
Yes.
That's super exciting. Israel texted me today and said she got her heat press. Did she tell you about it?
Oh, yes. We are excited. We're getting, she's like, are you ready to make our Scentsy shirts? I'm like, yes, I'm ready.
You guys are going to get so consumed with that thing.
I know.
So much fun. All right. So let me record because I'm here. People are texting me left and right. Oh, we're recording. Bam, bam, bam. All right, cool. So we are recording. So today is our first Thirsty Thursday social. So my plan is I'm going to ditch the Saturday chats because I don't love talking to myself on live video. And Saturdays I have found are very hard for people, and for myself included, because it's kind of like in order to meet all time zones, and I'm half the time in Central Time Zone, it's kind of hard. So oh, Stephanie was trying to chime in too. So anyway, it was just hard. So I would prefer this type of setting where we just kind of have like this social. So my hopes are, and pass it on, you guys, to the team is, I'm hoping that Thursday nights will be a night that we could just kind of hang out. It's going to be every Thursday. There will not always be an agenda. Some days we could show each other the crafts that we've made, right, Cassandra? Some days we can make samples together and just kind of talk and hang out. But it's kind of a 30 minutes. I would think 30 minutes would be good, hour at the most, just hanging out and getting business done. And we can be talking and doing stuff, all together. I just kind of find it fun. I know that when we've had our sample parties, and I know Cassandra, you and Ophi have them, but when we have our sample parties here locally, they're fun just because we're all making our own samples, but we're doing it and we're laughing together. So I figured, this is a fun way to do this with out of town people that will just kind of hang out and come every Thursday if you can, pop in for 5 minutes. You miss a Thursday, it's not like a big deal, but it's just kind of fun. It keeps our spirits lifted a little bit. Share your struggles, share your excitement, whatever it is. But today I do have an agenda. So it's not a huge agenda, but I do want to talk to you guys just about a lot of things going on. And so it has a lot to do with reunion, and I'd love for my mom and Annabelle to chime in if you guys want to share something that was just your major aha moment that you couldn't live without. And I said it on the Saturday chat last week. For those of you who were on it, it really touched my heart this time. It was very uplifting for my soul. And I feel like, don't you guys think so? Annabelle, do you want to share something from reunion?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I feel that for me, I could relate to what Heidi was talking about in her keynote. Seeing that picture all the time and then just seeing her back away from the photo and not being in it, how she just, she wanted herself. And she feels good in herself. I'm sorry, is that my computer?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying. You can mute yourselves if you are. There you go. Try that.
Okay. That's better.
Okay.
Yeah, but, just
explain the picture because people don't know.
So the picture is when Orville and I can't remember the other two ladies, the ones who founded Scentsy, that sold the company to Orville.
Kara and Colette.
Mm-hmm. Yes. They are making a deal with Orville and Heidi, and they're doing the handshake. But in the photo, you can only see Colette, Orville, and who's the other lady?
Kara. You can only see the three of them because Heidi backs away, and you can't really see her in the picture. You just see hiding behind Orville.
She's hiding behind him. So she talked about how at the moment she didn't feel like she was part of the company. Because she didn't finish college and how she, she just doubted herself that she could run a company. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of times, excuse me?
I feel like she didn't feel like she was worthy of that because everyone else had degrees and they had something to contribute, and she felt like she didn't have anything.
Right. And it was just interesting to hear that part, because every time that I went to a reunion, they show that picture, and, you kind of wonder, like, why isn't she, smiling or up front in a picture, but then you also get to view, her personality, how she's, she's done better in public speaking. I think she's always been great, but you can see her authenticity, that it's hard for her, and I just think that, it shows us that, people in the position that they are, they also get nervous. So, it's okay for us to get nervous as well.
Well, and you guys, I don't know if I was just overwhelmed, but that's the one night I didn't take notes. So if anyone can remember, she talked about having a this mind or a that mind. Did you guys, Mom, do you remember? Or Annabelle?
Wasn't it a fixed mind?
Fixed mind, yes. Or a fixed or something. But when we have a fixed mind is that we already tell ourselves, and please tell me if I'm getting this wrong, but this is what I took from it. that we stop ourselves. We are our own worst enemies. So we stop ourselves from being able to succeed because we're always in our head telling ourselves we're not good enough. We don't deserve this success. We don't, we this, and we're just really bad about talking down to ourselves. But the world doesn't see us like that. The world welcomes you, and they, most people really are not as judgmental as we are to ourselves. Is that kind of what you guys got out of that too?
Right. And I think the way that she talked about it, and I can't remember if I don't think she called it a growing mind, but it's like how it blossoms. It's a blossoming mind.
It is a growth mind. It's a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. That you're right.
And so about pictures of a mind where it was just kind of stagnant, and then the other picture was of it looked like blossoms coming out of every portion of the brain, just letting it grow.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's what really set with me, because I always fight myself about I can't do this, and I need to get rid of that mindset. And the other thing that she said too that I liked was, I'm not ready yet, or I'm not ready to do this yet, but I will do it.
Or I haven't done this yet.
I have not done this yet.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just listening to her. You see a lot of struggles that a lot of women have, in that we don't believe in ourselves, and that's the thing, is that we've got to believe in ourselves so we can accomplish whatever we set our mind to. And
we never put ourselves first, ever. I'm trying to find the picture of that, but I can't. But anyway, we just tend to not put ourselves first, especially us moms. We're so good and bad, I guess. We always put our families first. And so when it comes down to actually feeling like we can do this because, it's going to better ourselves in the long run. So that to me was huge. And then Orville's keynote was really big for me too.
What was the growth mindset?
Yes. So it's either a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. But most women and most people in general have this fixed mindset. Like you're just one track minded. But when you have a growth mindset, you're constantly learning and constantly growing. I will look for her speech because it was posted somewhere, and I'll post it for you guys because it was really a good speech. And for whatever reason that night, maybe I was tired, I don't know what, but I did not pay attention as much as I should have. But I also feel that Orville's speech was really hit home to me, because I feel like negativity surrounds us in everything that we do in our whole life. And those of you that I've spoken to recently that are working toward this incentive trip, and we've set a one-on-one call, it's been super great, because the thing is that we have to remember the motivation that we have right this minute. Bottle it up and remember it, because life's going to happen. And you have to just keep your mind on the positive. And there's so many things going on in this world with people all around us that we feel like we feel like our world is falling apart, but we are so grateful for the things that we really do have, because and I said this again on the Saturday chat, but everybody that's on this call has internet, or we wouldn't be on this call, or has a phone or something. So a lot of people don't have that. And so it's really important, and it's easy to get in this downward spiral of negativity. I said on the Saturday chat, my mom's car broke down. It was a long day. Today, my mom had this high hopes of getting all this stuff done, and we got this really bad text message from my sister-in-law that my brother had an accident, and they were getting his back x-rayed, and pray it's not broken, and all this like stuff that happens, and we just have to think that it's out of our control. And two is, all we can do is just pray about it and hope for the best. But we always have to find the positive in things, right? Yes, Pam?
I kind of have this old saying that I'm adopting right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of going along with what you're saying. What will be, will be.
Absolutely. And it's hard. Trust me, because when you're in it, it's hard. I was driving home this week, and Monday my car engine light went on, and I'm in the middle of 2 cities, and I was like, oh, what am I going to do? But you're right. It is what it is. I can't fix it. So I just have to make the best out of the situation. So one thing that Bob does, and I really love this, and he got it from Jarek, babe. Oh, I thought he was. What's the Robbins guy name that you got the 3 positive things? Jarek Robbins. So check him out because he's got follow him on Facebook, but he's a lot of fun. But he starts off his live videos every time with saying, I want you to name 3 things you're grateful for today and where you're from. That's what he does. And so Bob, he's got these rookies, and he started doing that with his rookies and saying, you know what, before you get in the car every day, I want you to name 3 things you're grateful for. And at first, it's really hard to think about. Like, you wake up and you feel like you don't have much to be grateful for, but you really have to think about it. And if you start your day like that every single day, I promise you your day's going to end up way better than it is if you don't, because you just think everything that happens it happens. So like I said, doesn't make it any easier, but it really does help to have a better mindset. There's a book that I want to add to that I asked for on our book club. It's called The Energy Bus by John Gordon. It's a really great book, but it's about bringing people on your bus that are like-minded, that have the same energy. They want to go where you want to go, or they support you, because there's always those people. And sadly, a lot of times it's those people that are closest to us, whether it be your spouse or maybe your kids or your parents, that they tend to tear you down for whatever reason. Like, you know what? You can't do that, Cassandra. Why are you even trying? And you know what, Sarah? I don't know why you're even weren't trying to do this business while you're going to school, because you're never going to make it, right? We've all heard those people, and they're always the ones that are closest to us tear us down. And so we have to have mind over matter and just realize that you're worth it, and you really can do anything you set your mind to, no matter what. Pam, did you have something that you wanted to add?
By John, who was the first thing I wanted to ask?
Gordon. Talia, go get me the energy bus. It's right there. I'll show you the book cover. Natalia's going to get it for me. John Gordon. It's called The Energy Bus. It's a yellow book. Okay. So what do you guys have anything else on reunion that you want to chat about? Here's the book. The Energy Bus. It's the 10 rules to fuel your life, work, and team with positive energy. The Energy Bus. It's a great, great book. So real quick while I'm on books, so don't forget that we are starting a book club. You can read as much as you can. If you can't get through the whole book, pick and choose. But I feel like going along with what Heidi was saying and having a growth mindset, it's really good to nurture our brains and to read some great material. I've read some really good books, and I want to pass them on. So I want to start a book club. I'd like to start it August 1st. So if you can, the first book we're going to read is called Be a Recruiting Superstar. And I don't have it in a hardcover. I bought it on Kindle. But it looks like this. Look, this one got spilled on. It looks just like this, but instead of be a direct selling superstar, it's be a recruiting superstar. So, and it's by Mary Christensen. So that'll be the first book that we read. And they're super easy reads. Like they're just good. And I go through and I like mark up my books and everything. I'm crazy like that. But we will start a Marco Polo, and we'll just kind of chat about it. And the key is, guys, is that we have these trainings and everything, and they're great to fill your mind, but it's even better to implement them. Take action. And I don't want you to fill your mind so much that you just get overwhelmed and you can't take action. So choose one thing and put it into play and go forward with it. So especially if you're trying to earn that trip, recruiting is where it's going to be.
Are they available on ebooks?
I bought mine on Kindle. Is that an ebook? Or are you talking?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say Kindle.
I said I bought my Recruiting Superstar on Kindle. That's an ebook, isn't it? I bought it on Amazon and I downloaded it to my tablet. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna check my notes. We also learned a ton of stuff on the breakouts. So I want to share a little bit about, and I'll let my mom and Annabelle talk about their breakouts because we all went to different breakouts, which was super duper awesome. I'm gonna let you guys start because if you're ready, if you have it, if not, I'll talk about Scentsy Go, because a lot of mine was more toward like team building and stuff like that. So I'm not sure that my breakouts would have been fabulous for you. One thing I do while they're getting their notes ready, they didn't realize I was going to put them on the spot tonight. They're probably going to hang up on me soon. But one thing that I do have to say is Scentsy has a ton of stuff coming our way. They have realized that they are not experts in everything, and they've mastered fragrance, and that's phenomenal. But they have started to partner with all kinds of different things to help us with our businesses. So if you didn't already know, we're partnered with Vistaprint, so you can go and you can get business cards and flyers and all kinds of stuff for pretty inexpensive, and the logo's already there. They've partnered with Photofy, which is like a photo app that you can make your own flyers, and the great thing is you have to pay $60. I posted on the Facebook page. You have to pay a $60 annual fee for it, which works out to $5 a month. But what that does is it gives you access right in the app. They put all the Scentsy stock photos, so and they'll update them. So right now, if there's any new warmers or scents of the month, it'll be put on there. When the new catalog comes out, they'll put all that stuff on there. So I personally think it's so worth my time to spend the $5 a month. I think you don't have the option. I think you have to pay the $60 up front. I could be wrong. But it's really easy to use. And if I can use it, I feel like you guys could use it. It's a little bit, it'll take a little bit of a learning curve. But you know what? Maybe next week we can just do just Photofy. And talk about that. But they're also partnering with PicMonkey that hasn't come to fruition yet. So the reason I went with Photofy, because it's like they already have the partnership and the agreement already set up. So PicMonkey is coming, and I use PicMonkey, so I like that one a lot. And also Canva. So it's really your choice, but they're all pretty much work the same. It's just whichever company you prefer. So that's that. They're also trying to partner with, so we can get like shirts and all that stuff from American Hero. Trying to think about anything else that so our new cause warmer is Habitat for Humanity. The warmer is really cute. I'm going to show you from the catalog, but it's let's see, there you go. It's a house with hearts on the top, so it'd be perfect for housewarming gifts. It would be perfect for realtors to give to their people that they've sold a house to. Even mortgage companies, you could market that to. You could do it as a fundraiser. There's a lot of possibilities with this warmer, and it's very cute, very cute. So for those of you who aren't familiar, that Habitat for Humanity, a portion of the proceeds, or actually all of the proceeds, go to Habitat for Humanity. Which brings me to, I would love to do like a service project where we all could volunteer for Habitat for Humanity in our own area and just represent our team and just put something together where we spend time volunteering. I'll have to put it all together. It's in my head, but I need to put it into paper. But does that sound like something that you guys might want to do? And you can even get, if you've got kids, you can get your kids involved. And I love the Habitat for Humanity cause a lot. So think something that you guys would like to do? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
And something that I didn't know is that they have to pay for their houses, right, guys? I mean, it's not a handout. Their kids have to be involved. Their kids have to if they get good grades,
they have to do so many hours worth of service themselves. Yes.
Sweat equity. Yeah. And their kids can get sweat equity, or I guess based on their grades from school. And it's really neat. And there's a family that they had there that was just super amazing. And she's going to school to get her master's. Mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, her master's degree.
So, and she has a Habitat for Humanity house. So I would love to do something like that, a service project with our team. So, hey, Amber. Okay. So did you guys, Annabelle, are you prepared to share just a little something from what you gained?
Can I say something real quick, Kelly?
Yes, Mom.
You were starting to talk about Orville's talking about negativity and stuff. And the thing that I liked about Orville's talk was his thing about arrows out.
Yes.
That we should always be, we tend to have our arrows in, which means it's all about us. And we think that we're not that way, but it's arrows out, and make sure that your arrows are out and that you're contacting and being positive. Yeah, that's that positive energy. And that there's a lot of people, you know, that try to rob our joy, and that we need to make sure that we share our joy, and that we have those arrows full of joy that are going out. So
yes,
anyway,
absolutely.
So now Annabelle can talk.
Thank you for sharing that. That's very true.
Well, my favorite breakout session was called Be You, and that was the first one that I went to, and it was really good. It was just I think that it really impacted me because I've had a hard time, like, I guess, finding myself. Like, I've just been a mom for all these years and been putting everyone first, that I forgot who I was. You know, I forgot what I liked, what my favorite food was, you know, just different things. And so this class was what it just impacted me, you know, where I just really started thinking about what my dream was, and not, you know, thinking about my family's dreams or what they want to do. It was just you know, it was also thinking about how sometimes I think about the past and how, you know, it affects my future because I keep going back there. So it helped me a lot, and I really enjoyed it. And you know, I just keep on going back to those notes. And also I've been reading The Power of I Am by Joel Osteen, and that's also been helping me. So I recommend anyone who wants to read a new book besides the ones from the book club. If you're struggling with any struggles about those little voices going into your head and just thinking negative thoughts, or that you can't do something, or, you know, just having a hard time being brave, I think it's a good read, you know, and it you know, it'll just fill your mind with positivity.
Yeah. It all starts with us, guys. The business side of this, it comes, but it all starts with, like you said, filling your mind with positivity and knowing that you can do this, and being brave, because without being brave, we're not going to really reach our full potential. And you got to really get yourself out there. I was talking to one of we call each other sisters. She's my neighbor's daughter, wants to join Scentsy, and she's scared to death. And so that was my whole pep talk to her today, was that you have to be brave. And yes, it's going to be scary, and you're going to cuss at me sometimes. Why did you get me into this? Because it really is scary. But think about why you're doing this, because she has a very good reason of why she's doing that. And if you just always go back to your why. Why do you sell Scentsy? Is it because you love the product? Is it because you need an extra $50 a month or $100 a month? Or do you want to quit your job? I mean, whatever it is whatever your reasons are that's on your board, then that's what keeps you going. That's what's going to bring you back to, though, you know, when those times are hard, and when you don't want to do something, when maybe you don't want to get out of bed. Maybe you don't want to talk to people, or just don't want to share your business that day, but you always have to think about, what is it that I need, and what is it that I've signed up to do, pretty much. I'm going to share this, Annabelle, because I liked I stole her notes. She was so gracious. We had dinner the last night, and I was like, just airdrop it to me, all of it. So these are Annabelle's notes. I'm just going to talk about the highlights of them because I liked them. And again, it's all about sponsoring, you guys. So bringing people onto this team, to your group, to your tribe, is really what's going to make your business so much funner. And you're going to be so much more fulfilled because you get to do this journey with somebody. You get to share this. You get to share the excitement. Like, I love to hang out with you guys. It's fun. It rejuvenates me. And when you have somebody on your team, it rejuvenates you. So let's talk a little bit about sponsoring. The value of sponsoring. This was the title. Get your ask in gear. So I want all of you guys to get your ask in gear. But set your goals, like your daily goals, your weekly goals, your monthly goal, and your long-term goal, because that's, again, what's going to keep you going. Is you've got to have that something that you're working toward. Because when you're on a trip and you don't have a roadmap planned, you're just going every which way. So you really need to have a plan and a roadmap. Make 50 samples and pass 50 samples out every month, and 10 opportunity packets every single month, because it's all in numbers. So the more that you pass out to people, the more people you're in front of, the more people you're talking to, then the better it is for your business, because the first person that you ask to join is not going to join your business, and the next person may not either, and they may take 6 months to join, or a week or a month. So it's important to get follow-up information from these people, because they're not going to join on the spot. It's just not that type of a business where they're just going to join on the spot. So it's crucial to get their contact information. Plant seeds of selling. When people mention that they love Scentsy, we've all heard those people that say, "Oh, I love Scentsy." Well, have you ever thought about selling it? That's a perfect opportunity to put that in there. On your basket party, have them fill out a drawing form and ask them to write on the back of the form a name of who they think would be a good person to sell Scentsy, or even to host a party, because it may be them, but they may not have thought about it, or they know their friends and their families better than you do. So it's important to make sure you ask them to help you grow your business. Something that I do too, and she suggested this, is at a party or even a basket party, you can take an actual check. Daya, can you check and see if my check is in the closet? I should have had all this stuff out, but I didn't. But I have my lovely assistant here. That big check that I use for the parties. So I just have a huge check on like a foam board that I do, and I use a dry erase marker so I can reuse it over and over. It might be right here on the back wall. If not, don't worry about it. If I could show you my closet right now, you guys would be scared. She's like, I can't get in there. I was like, no, I don't want you to break your neck trying to get in there. That's not it. That's okay. Anyway, so you get the gist, but it's just a huge check, and I write it out payable to the hostess, and then I figure out what the commission would have been from that party, and I write that in there. And so sometimes that super big visual really helps people to, okay, can you get it? Really helps people to say, gosh, you know what? I really didn't do a whole lot, and I could have earned $50 or $100 or whatever the commission would have been. And so I do it for basket parties too, but I mainly do it for home parties, because if the hostess hadn't thought about it, maybe somebody else at the party would have said, gosh, I could use an extra $100, and that she got that she could have had that if she was the consultant. Well, I could do this a couple of times a month and earn some extra income. So that's a good idea, is using a check. When you're posting on your Facebook, so it's important. I'm still learning all this, and I have a business page set up, and I'm trying to post more on my business page and less on my personal page. I also have a VIP page, but the rule of thumb is 80% personal, 20% motivation, and 20% Scentsy. And when you're posting about Scentsy, it's not about selling the product. It's more about sharing, like sharing a picture of your Scentsy Go. Sharing a picture of your Scentsy Go wherever you take it, or sharing your new buddy that you got, or how your kid snuggles with it at night. That stuff sells better than any personal just flyer that you're going to post. So make it really personal. If you do have a VIP page, you can give them a sneak peek to the warmer of the month, because that's a benefit of them being in your VIP page. And you invite your customers to join your Facebook page as well. Also interacting with people on Facebook. You can't just post something and assume that people are going to start commenting and everything else, but you have to socialize on Facebook. And that's one of the biggest things for me that I hate to do. I would rather socialize like this, and this is even hard. I'd rather socialize all of us together at my house. But this is better, but I have a really hard time doing that on Facebook. But the more you interact with people, the more people are going to interact back with you. And do fun stuff on your page, like do polls and do like post your favorite GIF or whatever GIF, GIF, however you say those. Because the more traffic you have on your page, then the higher up it's going to get up on the the search, I guess. I don't know how to say that, but hey, Brenda. Oh, I'm so glad you made it, because I've been picking on Annabelle and my mom, so now I'm going to pick on you a little bit.
Hey, Kelly.
Yes, ma'am.
Also on your Facebook page, they said a good idea is to send your customers cards to post on your social media to post on your social media a picture of you, of them and their product, or just something, and that you'll put them in a drawing each month. That way you have other people posting on your page, and it helps also with that search engine thing too. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I thank you for interjecting. That's perfect. So not only does it help your search engine, but by them posting it on their page, now you're tagged in all of their friends. So they may say, oh my gosh, I love that warmer, I want to get one. Well, guess what? Now you've just opened the door to more customers. So thank you. Absolutely. All right. It says add customers to Facebook personal site, not the business site. Well, you can't really add them anyway. They can only like your page. So make sure you're adding them to your personal Facebook page. Okay.
And it also said that to make sure you send them a personal message once you add them.
Yes. You know what? Those were probably your notes that I was just reading off of. That's some great information. Thanks, Mom. Oh, shoot. It's been a long day. Okay, so now we have Brenda. I'm totally putting you on the spot. You want to finish eating and then I'll pick on you, girlfriend? I want you to share like anything from reunion. What was amazing, what you got maybe out of some of your breakouts, just anything is what we're sharing.
Can you hear me talking?
I can.
Okay, no, last time it was funky where you could only see me or hear me.
Oh, that's right. You had to go to different screens.
Right. Yeah, sorry I'm late. I had an event, so.
How'd it go?
Not very good, but you win some, you lose some. I know that I have a really loyal customer. She's a optometrist, so it's an eye doctor's office, and she opened up her lobby for us. Mm-hmm. And every time I've seen her, she's ordered at least 100, 300. It just depends. So I got a really good order from her. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I think what I got from reunion was really a lot of the connectiveness, and really because my sponsor is so far away and not really a sponsor. She's my best friend, but she's not really a good Scentsy sponsor. Hi, Jeanette, if you're on. I'm just kidding. She never joins any of she doesn't participate in the Team Glow stuff either, I've noticed. It's like no participation. So for me, getting that connection with you, with Annabelle, with Ophi, with your mom, with Cheryl, with with Caitlin, everybody on the team is really important to me, because it kind of adds fuel to the fire, I guess, in terms of really, filling me up to be able to kind of step forward, being all alone out here, in that situation. I think another thing for me is like the keynotes have always been amazing. And so if y'all haven't gotten a chance to go see Heidi's keynote, Orville, Fly Girl, I know most of those have been put out on YouTube already, but if not, there's tons of like the reunion group page on Facebook where you can go in and actually take the time. I would to take the time and sit down and watch those those speeches and those, you know, those talks that we got. So because I had to leave early, I was able to go back and find them. I haven't been able to watch the video that I found from, is it Nick?
Yeah, the one that was no arms, no legs.
Yeah, so that's still on my list, but I was able to go back, which is really amazing to go and see what I missed, right? So it's like and then for the last session, and I think that's a really good thing with Facebook. And if you're in these different groups, just because you weren't at reunion doesn't mean that you couldn't be at reunion. So I was literally sitting there for the closing session watching Facebook Live, and I was with you guys there, right? Wasn't in the room, but I was able to see everything and, you know, hear all the excitement and whatnot. But I think really for me, going really just, like I said, fuels my fire and keeps me going and gives me that extra boost that I need to go forward, you know, with my business each year. And since I started, I haven't missed a reunion, and I don't think I will. It's just something that has become important for my business, you know, moving forward.
And with that, they plan these events at the perfect time. So there's reunion comes in the perfect time because it's the end of the summer kind of downtime and really pumps us up to get ready for the fall season, which is huge, right? Then we're going to have World Tour. Those of you last year that went, it was World Premiere. Prior to that, it was Spring Sprint. And then prior to that, it was World Premiere before. When I first started, a little funny story, it was World Premiere. And oops, my mouse fell.
Can we get it?
No, it's okay. Anyway, so it was World Premiere when I first started, and it was a 2-day event. I don't know that it'll be a 2-day event. I think it'll probably be a 1-day, but and it was, I traveled to my mom's, and she wasn't a consultant, but she's the one that told me about Scentsy. And my kids were little because, gosh, I think they were like 2 and 3 or 3 and 4. Anyway, and that we stayed across the street at the Great Wolf Lodge, and it was at the Gaylord Hotel in Grapevine. And I was, first of all, I was super not ready to get out of my comfort zone. I was very shy. I knew nobody. And I was already like, I don't want to go. My kids, I don't want to leave the kids. And they, you know, they honestly, I don't think they really cared less because they were busy playing at Great Wolf Lodge. I think it was more me. So I left, and well, first off, I took the kids when I went to register, and they had a store, like a Scentsy family store. My kids were being trampled by crazy Scentsy people that were super rude, and it was just a horrible experience. So then I went back that night, and I already had like this already bad vibe in my head. And I sat there, and not one person talked to me, and I felt so uncomfortable. And I just tried to talk to this lady next to me. She was having nothing of it. And then she left. And so I was like in this row by myself. Long story short, I left, and I did not go back the next day because I was that uncomfortable. And I just did not. I think 90% of it was me because I didn't break out of my shell and get to meet people. So now at events, if I ever see somebody by themselves, I'm always like, come be with us, because I just don't like, we smile at everybody. We say hi. It's just a nice like feel, a camaraderie. So I went off on a tangent, but back to my story about, so they have reunion to kind of pump you up for the fall. Then December kind of falls off because the holidays are over. Everybody's tired from the fall season, taking vacation. And then January is kind of a hit or a miss month sometimes if you let it. And so World Tour is in February. So they do these events to kind of pump us up, because if you're not careful, you're going to fall into that downward spiral of negativity and of just things that are not good in your business. But that's why they do this. So like Brenda said, even if you can't physically be at the event, stay on top of the Facebook pages, get on our team page, and just kind of take in as much as you can, because you can feed off of that motivation. And the little saying goes, motivation doesn't last. That's why we recommend it daily. Or bathing is the same thing like with bathing. You have to bathe daily, and you need motivation daily. So wherever you find that, whether it's coming to our team page, coming on these socials once a week, going to events, maybe reading a book, whatever it is that keeps you motivated, but you have to stay motivated, or else it's easy to not. It's easy to just fall into that trap. Okay. So, wow, it's almost been an hour. I have so much more to share, but first of all, I just really want to share the Scentsy Go for those of you who have not seen it. So it is very, very small. Okay, well, have you seen my wine glass? Did I share this with you that my friend Carrie, one of my directors, gave to me? It says Team Glows, and then it says Scentsy on the other side. I love it. So you can see the wine glass, and you can see so size comparison. I mean, it's very small. It can fit into your cup holder. Here's my Starbucks. This is a venti at Starbucks, right? So you can see the size of that. It's very small, and it's nice. And it's instant fragrance is what I love about it. So here are the pods how they come. They come in a pack. It has to be, of course, the same fragrance. So this is Luna. And they're little beads, but that's how it is. So you can actually fit 2 pods into this if you want. You just turn this cap, take it off, and I only have 1 pod in there of Jammy Time, but see, you could put another pod there if you wanted. Close it up. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. Close it up. And then there's this little button here is the fan. You hold it down. See, the light just came on, and you can hear it's on, and I'm smelling it. It's like instant fragrance. Then you have to be forgiving for me because I haven't read this, but you hold this down also. There you go. Bada bang, bada bang. You got a light. Now, I haven't figured out. I was going to read this and then
Hey, Kelly,
Yes, ma'am.
if you push the fan button one more time, just touch it and it'll turn the light green. The little light there is green now instead of white. Now it's intermittent. It's not on all the time. It goes on a little bit, off a little bit, on a little bit, off a little bit.
You see? Thanks, Mom. You're awesome. See, I haven't had a time to. Oh, there, it's changing. Okay, so turn off the light, sister. Yes, Mom. You can't really see it.
Is it the 16 LEDs or just the 2?
No, there's like 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look, there it is, right there.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that really nice? And it's super light. It's like a medical grade plastic. Can you go ahead and turn on the light? It's not going to be like Halloween over here.
Hey, Kelly. Whenever I got back, my kids, they went to sleep by the time I took it out, and I was showing it to my husband. And so in the morning, my son Andre, he's like, Mom, did you get a new Alexa? Because he's been wanting Alexa. You know,
That's Alexa.
Is that a new Alexa? No, it's Scentsy Go.
Well, that's funny. Now that could be an idea. You could share it on the idea share. They could make a Scentsy Go Alexa.
Yeah, right.
They have it posted to Pinterest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. If you just pull up Pinterest and like Scentsy right there, it's there right now with the different scents already.
Oh, nice. So, yeah. That's super awesome. Look I love the red.
And can you mix I know you said the same scents, but if you got the different scent pods, can you mix the scents, I wonder?
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the things that they did say was that you could do is you could mix and match them however you want. So, yeah. It's so fun.
I showed it to somebody at work, and they're getting ready to go on a cruise next month. And she goes, I have to have it before I go on my cruise because you can't. She wanted to take a warmer, and you can't do that. But with this, you can, because it's a rechargeable battery, and she can recharge it in the room. But anyway, so she was talking about the cruise, and then her husband's truck stinks and things like that. Also, taking it to the gym. That's a good place to take it if you go to the gym and it stinks. I think you were traveling, Kelly, and you said you were taking it in the bathroom.
In the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, put it in a gym bag.
Yeah. But definitely, like in the bathrooms when you're traveling, like at truck stops and gas stations, and gross. It's really
dorms.
Okay, so dorms for sure because they can't have
dorms, or when the kids go to camp during the summer, because it's not anything hot. You know, it's just a fragrance.
And the awesome thing too, and my plug is in the car. But watch, I'm gonna turn off the light. Oh, come on. No, there. That way you can see it. But right here is the little USB. So you just pop this out. There you go. and you plug it into the USB. You can plug it into your laptop, you can plug it into the outlet, whatever the case is, but it charges fully in 6 hours. And this battery will last, when it's fully charged, 40 hours. And the fragrance, one pod, will last 120 hours of fragrance. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. I love these Scentsy Go. So I just had an idea, Mom, when you said cruise. So you could talk to people that are like vacation planners or travel agents, and maybe you could strike up a deal and work with them, kind of like how we work with realtors for houses. We can talk to them about doing a party and have them maybe give them to them for their business or something, you know?
I would also work with the nursing home one I've got going the end of August.
Yes, absolutely. I love it.
I have a meeting with them on the 31st of this month to set the whole party up.
That's so perfect, because even the warmers and the wax are great for nursing homes because it's not going to burn them. But this is even better. It's even better. It's small. It's perfect. It's not going to break. I'm
Also the schools.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because
And
teachers can't have them plugged in. Yes.
Can they be mounted on the wall, just out of curiosity?
If you found, like, I'm
A
sure.
little hook, like those brass hook things?
I'm sure, because it fits in there. I put it in my cup holder. Now, one thing my mom said, it happened to her, when you put it in your cup holder, make sure that this isn't hitting it, because it'll turn it off.
Yeah.
So ever since she told me that, I've been putting it on the other side. And something else, when they do come available, is that you need to make sure to let people know not to leave it in their car, because it's not meant to have high temperatures. So, I mean, it's good for the car, but you need to remove it when you leave. So
And what are they going to go for?
$50 or $50, and the pods are 10.
50 and 10?
Mm-hmm. 50 and 10. Great price. I have not had one person cry about that price.
And
Hey,
I
Kelly.
noticed, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead, Pam.
Okay, Pam. Okay, Cassandra.
Oh, also on the Scentsy Go, you can also put it into eco mode, where it turns on for a little bit and then turns off.
Right. That's the one that's the green light, right? That's kind of like the intermittent mode.
Yeah, and then you just hold it. It's like turn this one on, the top one. You just hold it till you see a lighter light.
Okay. Yeah. And I have not read the instructions on it. I just kind of went with it, but that's awesome. Yes. So I'm wondering, in the eco mode, if it will last longer, like the battery, or is it just to have the fragrance last longer? That's my question.
I would think that the fragrance would last longer
It's not-
because it's not sending the fan through the beads all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to know too, because I actually, when I was telling my mom about it, she was like, well, which lasts longer? Would it be the scent or would it be the other thing? And I was kind of like, I don't know.
Okay, I'm confused. Is she talking about the warmers and wax and the Scentsy Go, or is she talking about the scent and the battery of the Scentsy?
If you put it in the eco mode, which would last longer?
Yeah. Well, I think my mom is right. That it's kind of like with the diffusers, when it's on that intermittent mode or that eco mode, it just conserves the fragrance longer because it's not constantly on. So I believe she's right, where it would be the fragrance would last longer, but you're still using the battery, I would imagine, because it still has to turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off.
Mm-hmm.
So
Unless it's got that built-in timer.
yeah, it
So
does.
it's like a timer type thing.
Yeah.
So it's automatically set to turn on and off. Then it won't use as much power or scent.
Yeah, maybe they'll come up with that later, but it does not have a timer right now at all. So, okay, so really fast too, I want to share with you. Okay, so I'm going to change my screen, so you may not be able to see me for a minute. They also have on the Scentsy Go, they just posted this to the news tabs just a couple of days ago. But they've put out a couple of videos, and that way you can share it with your customers. And it says, to help you share this innovative new product with your customers, we've created an informational page on our personal website. So to view it, you're going to add Discover Scentsy Go to the end of your PWS URL, and there's like a little link you can click on, and then hit enter, and it'll show them the information about it. And then they can upload their information on there. Hold on, I'm trying to get back to the Zoom. They can upload their information on there, and they'll be notified when it's when it's available for purchase. So this is great. I love what Scentsy's doing is they're driving a lot of business to our personal website. With the Bring Back Your Bars, they have to vote on our website. With they've just updated the join page that makes it look gorgeous. But all of it is go to our website, and they're sharing all this stuff. So start promoting your website. If you do not have a website, I highly recommend it. It's $10 a month, and I strongly recommend you investing that $10 because there's a lot of information that customers can get. And so make sure you go and you look at it yourself, and then share that with your customers. And they've also done the same thing with the new Scentsy body and personal care line, which I forgot to show you. You guys, who bought a brick of sea salt and avocado when it came out? I bought a lot, and I'm out. But look at, it's coming in the lotion, sea salt and avocado, and I have to tell you, it smells phenomenal. It's very fresh. It's light. It kind of reminds me of just being on the ocean. I mean, it's amazing. And who has tried the Velvet Hand Cream that we currently have? Okay, I don't know about. What's your opinion on it? Yep, it's greasy. It's like comes out. It's not good.
It worked great on my feet.
I'm sure you were slipping and sliding because it's so greasy. So they did away with it. They reformulated it, and it's great. It makes your hands feel soft and smooth, but not caked on. Like Natalia doesn't like lotion at all. I'm gonna put
really cool.
She hates lotion, but because she doesn't like the way it makes your hands feel. This one, it's light, but yet it makes your hands feel very soft, and it lasts, and it smells. Oh, it smells so good. So you got that size. This is a 8-ounce size, and then we also have this 2.7-ounce size. And the packaging, isn't it super cute? It's great. And they're also coming out with, and we used to have it. I'm glad they're bringing it back. Shower gel. I love the shower gel. And then they're keeping the fragrance rollers, which are perfect. And so I feel like, and I don't feel like, I know that Scentsy is going in the direction that they're always looking out for our best interests. So they're always looking to be one step ahead. They listen to our feedback. So if ever you have ideas or have feedback, share it with them because they listen. They really, really do listen. And you may think that your idea is not getting heard, but it takes a while for them to implement this stuff. So I'm really excited about that. So they also have those videos to share. Also, did you guys see Farah the Flamingo is available?
I love her.
I do too. I ordered her yesterday. I'm super excited. And
what about that shade?
Henry the Hound Dog. I love it. So those two are available. So
and the Fox.
The Fox, is there a new one?
They announced it on training. He slipped. There's a Fox coming out, folks.
Oh, exciting! I did not hear that.
Is that the little fox, the one that we saw? The one with the glasses.
I think so. Yeah, they slipped in Tuesday training. They mentioned the puppies and all like that, and they mentioned Farah, and then he mentioned the Fox. They let it slip.
He's adorable. With his glasses.
How did that reunion? Yeah. Why don't I remember? Did they
he was on a shelf.
You had him set up, Kelly. I'm trying to find my picture.
Oh, if you have the picture, I have the picture because I stole all your stuff.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
They didn't say when that the Fox was going to be released. They've only brought up about the Hound and Farah. But yep, the fox will be the next one.
Oh my God, he's so cute. I missed that one completely.
Oh, he's so cute.
It was cute.
So
Was
it'll
that
be the one right after the hounds.
okay? Was that in the product area?
Yes, it was.
Oh, Mom, how did we miss that one?
You know what else we had was a whale. Remember, Brenda? They had a whale.
Oh.
Right. Plus, he was in the
Yeah,
book.
in the
You
background.
see the fox in the book.
Oh,
There's a fox and an elephant.
oh my
That's what I had. I had a question about that.
Can
'Cause
you
I
put a
saw
whale?
the elephant in the new book. Is he going to be released?
Hold on, I'm gonna look. I don't know. You guys seem to be one-upping on me. What's the scoop, kids? Is that? Oh, I'm looking. Where do you see the elephant? Oh, I see him. Yes. Okay. Yes, he is going to be released because I got privy to that one a while back, but I don't know when. But I know that because we used to have Ollie the elephant, and he's up there. I can't really show. He's really cute, but they revamped this one, and I've seen it. So I think yes. I can't say for sure. I can't say when, but isn't it cute?
Yes, because I had my mother since, Alabama, the
Uh-huh.
elephant. She asked me because I gave her the sneak peek and she saw it and she was like, when is he coming out? And I was like, I don't know. I'll find out.
Yes, he's very cute. He looks so fluffy, huh?
Yes.
And that fox is in the catalog too. You guys, I'm super not detail oriented.
Well, like I said, last Tuesday's training call, he slipped. They brought up about Farah, and then they brought up the hounds, and then he slipped and brought up the fox right after it.
Yeah, baby. Who was that? Jason?
Yeah, I think that's on Tuesday training calls too, yeah.
Okay, so that whale is so cute, Natalia. Look.
Isn't he adorable?
Oh, he is adorable.
He's big. Is it really that big?
Oh, it's about the size of the shark.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
I love
What's
it.
going on with that shade
What shade?
for the diffusers?
Which one? There's several new ones. There's a Stargaze one that's coming in.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep, that's coming in. There it is. It's in the holiday catalog, so it will not come out until September 15th.
Ah, crap on a stick. Sorry.
No, actually, is it September? You guys help me. So many things have happened. October 15th?
October 1st, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like we can order the catalogs on September 1st, and then you can order from it on October 1st.
That's right. It's October 1st for holiday and September 1st for the fall and Halloween stuff.
I know I got the rollout for the fall winter.
So let's talk really quick before it gets
So I
too
saw a
much
bunch
later.
of them.
Let's talk about transition. So I'm looking around. Cassandra, you've been through a transition, yes.
No.
How long you've been?
I have.
Less than 6 months. Okay, so oh my gosh, this is going to be like a 4-hour Zoom because I have so much to share with you. This little bag is also available in the Scentsy store. It's really cute. It's perfect for all your testers. I'll open it up. But let's talk about transition. So what you're going to do is they haven't officially announced the discontinued list. There's some flyers that are going around, but be careful which ones you're sharing, guys, because there's one that's going around that
Kelly, they got it.
Huh?
They've got the whole discontinued list on the workstation.
They have it now. Okay, you have to I have to apologize. I've not been on the workstation much in the last day and a half because I've been out of the house. But so okay, it's on the workstation. Share that one instead of some that have been going around because there's some that have scents on there that are not being discontinued. So make sure that you're using the one from the workstation. But
that's where you can get your product rollouts for the fall winter too.
Yeah. So some things that you want to do. You want to promote what scents are being retired. And I don't like the word discontinue. I say retired because I think it sounds better. Because when you promote what's being retired, if there is a favorite scent, I'm telling you what, guys, this is my favorite scent right now, and it's being retired, Sheer Woods. And so I know it's being retired, so I'm stocking up. but it's be a good customer service consultant and share with your customers if they have ordered a scent that is being retired. Okay, I'm going to share my screen really fast so that you guys can see how to know. Hold on, I have to share the screen before
You said Sherwood?
Sherwoods is being retired. Okay.
Okay, unless they've updated it, it's not on the list.
Oh, see, maybe then I was looking at a wrong list.
You
I
said
didn't see it,
fragrances,
Mom.
right?
Remember, we went line item by line item, and I didn't see it in the catalog. I'm going to look right now.
It wasn't in the catalog.
No,
We
it's
went
not.
line item by line item.
Yeah, it's not there. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen so that, hold on, when do I share? All right, share screen.
Because this came right off the workstation, and I'm looking at it right now.
And sometimes, you know what, they've been known to make mistakes too. It's
Yeah.
not in the catalog, so sometimes maybe they meant to put it in the catalog and they didn't. So who knows? I'll get some clarification, but all this stuff is still preliminary. We'll find out right away. All right, so I'm showing you here.
Whiteout's gone.
Okay, I'm showing you here how to go and look for a scent, look for a customer who's ordered a retired scent. So I'm going to go to my order tab. Just going to click on pending orders. So here I'm going to look for search by item or customer name. You guys see that? And I'm going to type in Sherwoods. How do I spell Sherwoods? There we go. I had it right. Sherwood. So I'm going to click search there. And hold on. I lied. You have to go to order
history.
Yep, order history. Then you type Sherwoods, okay, or whatever other scent you want to type, and you click search. Now, I would click here. I'm going to open it up in a new screen. And now I would look here. Oh, look, it was me. Sherwoods. And I would just have to scroll down and see if anybody else in here ordered Sherwoods. Yep, right here. So then I would call this customer and just tell her, you know what, Sherwoods is being retired. I just wanted to let you know in case you wanted to stock up. Okay, so that's all you have to do is you just go to orders, then order history, and then you would type in the product. Now, I've also done it. I do the fragrances first, but if you have extra time and you're stretching for some PRV, you can also get the discontinued warmer list, and you can type in the warmers from there, and you can ask them if they want to order a top or a lid for it, because lo and behold, if that lid breaks, a lot of times it's not going to be available, you know, forever. It will be available for a little bit of time, and not everybody will want to buy a lid. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. There we go. Not everybody will want to buy a lid, but you know what? That's when you're like, have extra time and you're really reaching for some PRV. You could do that. So really work that list and make sure you are being that good consultant and sharing that list with people. So from that list, when we finally get a good list and make sure it's right, I want you guys to take out of your current mini testers all of the discontinued scents, because you do not want them in your baskets. You do not want them in your party testers, because it never fails. I forget one or two, and a customer calls and says, I want Sherwoods, and I'm saying, oh, it was discontinued. I forgot to take that tester out. So don't be that consultant either, because I've done it and it's not fun, and then you have to scramble trying to find that scent. So make sure you're taking all those scents out of your testers. And then you need to order the transition set, okay? I'm going to go back and I'm going to share my screen again. Bear with me. And if you have to go, I get it. We've run super late. And so all this will be recorded, but if you can bear with me a little bit longer. Okay, now I'm going to go here to Scentsy orders. And then I'm just going to go to Scentsy Family Store. So I just want to show you some things that I really feel like you need to have. I would click here on They may not. Do they have everything out, guys? Because you know what? I went to ask Brenda and Annabelle because my mom and I were talking about it. I didn't see on the reunion sale. I don't think that anybody that didn't go to reunion isn't going to have this here. But I don't think that they had testers. Did you guys see those? The transition testers?
No, I haven't seen them. I've been looking for them, and I just the only thing I saw was the reunion sale bundle, which has showcase catalogs. It has the normal catalogs, and it has product sheets and a keychain. But I can't find the mini testers or the party testers.
So my mom couldn't find the catalogs the other day, and I found them. So do you see where I'm seeing right here where it says product departments? It says all products, Vistaprint portal, the reunion sale.
Yes.
So click on that because this Swing for the Fences warmer and the Swing for the Fences bundle. The bundle is what you were talking about.
Yes.
But if you look at the sale, it's all on here, and it'll reflect the sale price that we can buy it for. And I found catalogs. I'm scrolling quite fast, but I did find catalogs, but I never did find the testers. So we may have to wait until August 1st to order those, which is fine because they already give them to us at 10% off.
Mm-hmm.
So, so make sure, I can't show you the testers, but it will say transition testers. That's what you want to buy. You don't want to buy a full set of testers. You want to buy the transition. I'm going to show you from the spring summer one. Oh, if it's going to load. It's not loading. Well, now it's my internet. There it goes. Dun, 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 dun.
I wonder if they're going to have the new oils, the sampler. You know how they have those?
Yeah, I think I heard they were.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, thank you for your help. Anyway, well, I can't seem to, nothing's really loading right now. But let me just talk about what I really feel like you guys need. You need transition testers. Now remember that, transition. Make sure they're fall, winter transition testers. You need catalogs. Make sure they are English, U.S. catalogs, because there's been a lot of, now they have a drop down menu that you actually have to choose it, so it's kind of harder to make the mistake, but make sure they're English US catalogs. I recommend getting the product lists, and for those of you who don't know what the product lists are, I think that they are I don't have one that's not open, but this is what they look like, and they're big. They're like an 8.5 by, what is that, 8.5 by 11 paper, and they're nice because it's in color, and it'll show you. There you go. Pam has one open. Open it up, Pam, so they can see inside.
Those are called showcase brochures, right?
Oh, right, showcase brochures. They used to be called fundraising. Okay, there's a showcase brochure. So it's in color, and it still shows everything that all the products, right? But just not so many pages, and it's not that thick paper. So they are a little bit less inexpensive, okay? I also highly recommend getting the product lists, and I already have them folded. They come, you know, in a size about this big, but I have them folded because they're easy, and then you can even, Cassandra actually showed us how to do them, and it has a little, not this Cassandra, another Cassandra. That's how they come, and I fold them like this, and you can put a little sample in here or a business card or something inside of the product. But I really recommend getting these because these are very inexpensive, and they come, I think it's $150 in a pack, and it's like $9, maybe less, I don't know. But these you can hand out anywhere and everywhere. So if you go to the grocery store, if you go to a restaurant, anywhere you can hand these out. Good night, Sarah. Hold on, wait, I want to take a picture. Oh, but you're not on video. Wait, don't leave yet, Sarah. Everybody smile. We're going to take a picture. Wait, I have to make it full screen. Don't leave, Sarah. Okay, ready? And 1, 2, hold on, I don't want to show my phone. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, done. Thanks, Sarah. Good night. Bye. Anyway, so those are great to hand out, and they're really inexpensive. What else do I recommend getting? What else do you guys think you have to have? I don't want you spending a ton of money on transition, but I want you to at least get the bare essentials, because you cannot run a business if you don't have updated catalogs and testers. You just can't. And if you can't afford the catalogs, then don't. Then just get something else until you can afford the catalogs. Get the showcase brochures or get the product list, but don't not get something, because that happens a lot of times. And it's hard. I know it's hard because it's an added expense, but you can't run a business without it. So is there anything else, guys, that you feel
Oils, the transitional oils, if you can.
Yeah, you can. It's not something that's high on my priority list if you can't afford it. I personally don't always get them. So,
and if you've been in long enough, sometimes it's good to look back and see if you already have them. The same with the testers, because that's what I did. And I found a lot of the testers that they had, they were bringing back, I already had.
Night
And
Mom.
ask the team too, because some of us may have them and we can just send them to you.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
may have extras.
Absolutely. So, good night, Mommy.
That's what-
I would add they have that new brochure for Scentsy Go.
Yes, I
think the
have.
pack is pretty inexpensive too.
I
So
have
I
those
think
here,
now
too.
that it's so new, yeah, I would add that to my list.
Yeah.
And it shows what the fragrances it comes in. You're right. Thanks, Brenda. I would absolutely add that to your list too of have-to-haves. So,
Yeah. And there's something else, Kelly. If somebody's really tight because they're just starting out, somebody can always send them a like I just drew a blank, but you know what I'm trying to say.
yeah, the product lists.
And if they have a printer, they can do them themselves with the 8.5 by 14 paper.
Yeah, they can print them from the workstation. I agree. Yeah. So,
Yeah, but it asks you actually, unless you catch it yourself, it'll do 2 sheets of 8.5 by 14. Unless you catch it, it won't. Mine won't anyway. Mine won't double-side it. If you try to get it to do it that way, you would actually have to do it like this and then catch it or set it up somehow so it'll do one side and then you flip it over to do the other.
that's kind of wasteful. So yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to be quite frankly honest, but they're like $9. I think you're going to spend way more money in ink than the $9. I really feel,
Yeah.
it's expensive. So
But like you said, where there's a will, there's a way too sometimes. And even if you have to print some catalogs,
yeah.
you're probably going to spend more that way too. But
And like
just
you
to
said,
start off.
our team is amazing, so we can always all send you guys stuff if you can't. So absolutely. Okay, one last thing because it's late and I got to go hang out with my kids.
How much are those?
I don't know, Brenda. Did you see these? I think they're 25.
Is that including testers or just the case?
That's the case. So
I think it was 20.
was it? I think it was 20 on sale.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because I ordered the other one. Because we got that one and I ordered the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just 20 for the case.
It's 25.
25.
Yeah, we got it on sale because if you went to Reunion, we get a discount on stuff until the end of the month. So it's 20. It was 20 for us. It'll be 25. But so it's great because it fits the testers here. You can put some of your business cards here, and then you open it up. It's hard to show on the Zoom, but here you can have some order forms, and then here it opens up, and right now they have the product guide. You got your catalogs in here, and I mean it's
that's something you need is your order forms, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. So I love this little tote, and I think it's perfect. It's even like for us in Texas, you can even throw a small ice pack in there if you had to. It's not thermal, but you could throw one in there.
Yeah, and can you mail them?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like if you have an out-of-town party.
Yeah, they're very small, you guys, to mail. And
so you could put them in like a partial.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Box.
There's any boxes that you can put anything in. So yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it's 25 for the transition sets. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else? Questions, comments, anything? So today was different because we had a lot to go over, but.
No, but I do have to get to bed because I have surgery tomorrow.
Oh, good luck. We'll send you lots of prayers.
Thank you. And I didn't get my homework done in time, Kelly.
Okay. When you get a chance, do it. Not a problem.
Well, it's written in 22 pages, just like Carrie said.
It takes a long time. I know. It takes a
Well,
while.
I have several of them, but you wanted it condensed down.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have to.
And I had a last minute young lady, just real quick, I'm sorry, ladies, for interrupting so quickly. I was supposed to go to Ashley's, one of her parties,
Mhm.
and from one of my events, I just put this little post up that says, anybody that's never tried Scentsy, please PM me. And I was getting ready to click over to Ashley's party, and I ended up in a 3-hour conversation with her.
Oh, wow. That's
And so now she is a Pampered Chef consultant, and now she's hosting a party for me
good.
for Scentsy. I've never met her. She's in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm having a phone conversation with her Sunday at 1:00
Beautiful. Yay.
to get all of her stuff down on her likes, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
So she can have a theme party that's called Off the Wall.
That's fun. Networking.
It's going to be interesting.
Well, good luck.
All right. Well, I have to bid you all adieu. So
Okay.
love you all. Good night.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Anybody else have anything you want to share or add or anything before we all go tonight? I'm the
Hi
earliest.
to Arabella.
I know. You're so big, Arabelle. Last time I saw you were this big. You're not supposed to be big. Did you know that? I probably have a picture of you when you were like this big. Did you know that you were this big? I held you when you were this big. You're not allowed to grow. Didn't your mama tell you? She's so beautiful, Annabelle.
Thank you. Thanks.
Cute.
We have a lot of fun together.
I know.
I
She's
think, hey, Kelly, you know what I would like? For Natalia to put a little training in how she helps you. For kids.
Oh, that would be a good. Oh, she would love that.
Yeah. Like even little 5-minute videos, how she helps you, you know?
Okay, that's a good idea. Absolutely.
Yeah, that way. Because Arabella's a good helper.
Yes. We need to get you and Natalia together. We need to make a trip to Austin. Or you have to come to El Paso to visit me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's always fun.
Yes.
We'll do that.
Last
We'll
time we ran into each other at Ellen J's, remember?
Oh, yes. I love that restaurant.
Oh, my gosh, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. All right, ladies. Cassandra, you have anything? I'm super proud of you, chick.
Just really quick, I know it's off the wall, but I stepped out of my comfort zone. I got 7 new orders and a possible recruit.
No way. From work?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't get mad at Ophi, but we talk about you a lot. And so,
thank you.
But she was saying that you were concerned about recruiting because your town is so small and you didn't want to take away customers. So I promise you it's going to pay off. And I know it's hard because you guys already struggle so hard to find customers, but oh, it's going to be so worth it in the long run. I'm excited for you. If you need help in any way, let me know. Like if you need help convincing them or talking to them, or maybe they have questions that you guys can't answer, we can get on a call, we can get on a Zoom, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, because I know she wants, it's probably going to be August 1st, because that's, I guess, when her husband gets paid. But, and I kind of, when she joins, it'll be the $99, and then she'll get the transition, right? She'll get the old one and the new one?
Absolutely, yes. So she'll get the testers and the catalogs for spring, summer, and she'll get the testers and the catalog for fall, winter.
Okay.
So honestly, guys,
that's what I told her.
Yeah, and honestly, as much as I don't like to hold people off on if they're ready to join, get them to join. And I know that we have the free warmer this month, but gosh, it's a few days. I convinced my neighbor to wait until August 1st to join, because if not, they're going to turn around and have to buy a whole new set of testers. I joined on July 31st. So I got one set of testers, and then I had to completely buy a whole nother set. So I just think it's better for it to hold off. So August 1st is perfect.
Yes.
So yay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So stay on her, because anything can happen between now and August 1st. So the more,
Yeah.
get her excited and share anything that you learned from here tonight, and say, you know what, we had a social tonight, and and can't wait for you to be on it next week, because gosh, well, next week it'll be, oh my gosh, is next week going to be August?
Yes.
My daughter's birthday's on the 3rd, you guys. Holy moly. So yeah, so next Thursday is my daughter's birthday. We probably won't be doing this next week, just because she might disown me. Maybe we'll have a quick one, and you guys could all sing happy birthday to her, and then we could go on our way. But anyway, so now next week you could tell her, guess what? You can be on our social next week. So
Yes.
yay.
Because I know she said if she doesn't join, because it all, she has to convince her husband. She said if she doesn't join, she was wanting to order a whole bunch of stuff, and she saw the price of it, and she was kind of hesitant. So I stepped out of my comfort zone, and I said, hey, if you host a party, there's potential of you getting this for free and even half price items. And she goes, yeah, I thought about that. And she does a lot with Army wives, because her husband is a commander. So she knows all the big high-end wives.
Perfect.
Yes. So I'm excited about that.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell you 2 things. One is your husband is supportive, right? So you could have your husband talk to her husband. You guys can get together. Also, I can get my husband on the phone, because he was a little skeptical at first, but in the end, he's very supportive. So that could help. But if she's balking a little bit about like how expensive it is, even more reason to join, because then she could get a discount. So she not only gets the host awards, but she gets the commission.
Yeah, I don't think it's the price of the $99, because when I told her the price of joining, she was like, oh, that's it? I'm like, oh, that's it? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But I think because her and her husband are on starting this whole new kick, she said, of trying to budget their money. So, yeah.
Okay, so I have an excuse buster for everything. So if they're in there of trying to budget their money, it's $99 this month, but she can continue to pay. That $99 will pay for itself in no time at all. And she's so cute, dude. Sorry, Cassandra, I can't help it.
You're fine.
But the $99, she can easily make that money back, and then think about the extra money, even if it's just $50 a month or $100 a month, whatever it is, that she can add to her financial situation, So if you could just help her to see the bigger picture. And it may not be the right time. Sometimes you talk and talk, and you can come up with every excuse buster, but if it's not the right time, it's not the right time. But if she does say no, come the 1st, then you just need to make sure to keep her on your list for a later date.
Yeah, because she said if she can't do it right now, she's still going to place her order, and then she's going to set up her party, and then we'll go from there.
Perfect. That's all you can ask for. Just keep up her enthusiasm. But I'm excited. I'm so proud of you for getting out of your comfort zone, because I know that was one of the big things. And honestly, you guys, it's all about you. It all has to start with you. And Cassandra and I had a huge breakthrough.
Yes. Oh, yes. I'm excited. I've got my stuff going. I'm setting my pictures. So, oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. It really does. It's just takes that little oomph and a little bit of motivation. And you got to remember your why. And she came up with her big, powerful why. And it fueled her 7 orders and a potential recruit. And she lives in a super, super tiny town. So selling is not easy. She don't live in Texas, folks.
No.
and like I told her, the cows don't really have money to buy Scentsy.
No.
She lives, well, if she lives in the same town as Ophi, and you know how small that town is. Oh, so I'm proud of you. Nieves, I don't know, you haven't talked tonight, but I see you. Do you have anything you want to say? she's cute. All right. Anybody else?
Oh, I wanted to share with you. Remember I told you about my recruit
Yes.
when I got back? Okay, so she shared with her family members that she was going to become a Scentsy consultant because she's waiting for August 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And she's waiting because, you know, I told her about the supersized kit.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I've had to like call her and like keep her, I guess, excited because as soon as she told him about it, she started, a family member who sells Pure Romance tried to steal her away from me. Yeah, she's like, you should just sell Pure Romance. You'd be really good at it. And so when she told me that, you know, it kind of like, I kind of got sad, but then I was like, you know what? Scentsy is a family company, you know? Pure Romance, you can't just go up to strangers and be like, hey. You know?
Well, you could, I mean.
Well, I guess. That's just way out of my comfort zone.
You would have to really get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know, and one thing you can tell her too, Annabelle, is just that she has to go with what she's passionate about, you know? That's a little personal if you ask her if she's passionate about Pure Romance, but you know, and again, like you hit it on the head, Scentsy is a market for men, women, kids, families, and you're gonna be better at what you're passionate about, as the bottom line. And then you also have to tell her that just like we talked about tonight, the people that bring you down the most are the ones that are closest to you. Friends and family are the ones that are going to be your biggest naysayers. And so kind of remind her that, you know, and you can't make the decision for her. If she's going to join another company, again, just like I told Cassandra, keep her on your list because that doesn't mean that she'll never come to Scentsy. It's all about timing. As much as I'd love for everybody to just join right now and get on this bandwagon, but it's all about timing for them. For us, you can't push it. But you're doing a good job by motivating her and being that constant bug in her ear.
Yeah. Yeah, I told her about, you know, the Shooting Star Award, how I want to help her achieve it. And, you know, I then told her that, you know, I'll give her some of the catalogs so she can start doing like a basket party or a catalog party. And also, you know, I shared with her the pictures that I took from the booths, the Scentsy booths about cupcakes and catalogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so I told her, you know, there's so many ways for you to be able to achieve that, you know, the $500. And I mean, even everything else, you know, the level 1, you know, and her recruiting someone, it's achievable. You know, I recruited people and I didn't even know what I was doing.
They just started coming. I know.
Yeah, I was a kidnapper. I wasn't even, you know, in it for the money. I was just like, oh, you got to join.
And that's all you were doing. That's the thing, is that you're just sharing your passion.
Mm-hmm.
Really all you have to do. So, and the same goes for you. If you need any help talking to her, let me know. I can get on the phone and we can just try to get her on.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, girls. It's been fun. I hope you all have a good night. Me and Brenda Brenda, you're actually on Pacific time right now, huh? It's 8.
No, I'm on Mountain.
Really? Why did I? Oh, no, you're in New Mexico. I forget. I was thinking for some reason Arizona. Yeah, so you and I are the same time zone. But, and poor Annabelle and Cassandra, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, me and Nieves, we were all at 9 o'clock. So anyway, it was fun. Okay. I'm glad you guys were on, and I hope you guys have a good evening and a good weekend, and we'll chat next week for a little bit.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Bye, Brenda.
Bye, Arabella.
Bye, Arabella.